Elion screams in terror at the plug hole of doom. The others race to see what's wrong. They find him gone and the water bags floating around in the water. He was probably eaten and then waffle stomped by some giant mutant beast. Antibus starts to freak out and is quickly shaken back in line by Ganatus. Susan, the Doctor, Dione and Alidon spy on the Dalek city. The Doctor has the Daleks figured out and he says they need to knock out their TV again. In the city, the Daleks get an update on the construction of a new bomb. The workforce are dragging their skirts and threatening to go on strike. So the bosses, rather than just, paying them a fair wage, decide on another means of spreading radiation. Luckily for them, the workforce at the nuclear power station are all scabs. In a cave in the mountain, Barbara and Ganatus have a romantic stroll. They come to a dead end, but Barbara hears water, leading them to a tight crevice in the rock. Ganatus goes to undress, but Barbara stops him. She doesn't want those sensitive pecs being all scratched up. Ganatus eases himself into the crack. On the other side, there's a drop, so Ganatus double entendres his way down.
I'm going down.
Oh, bloody hell, Barbara, and you were doing so well. Ganatus is unhurt, which Ian is really pleased about. Barbara takes a leaf out of Ian's book and blames the rock for slipping. Ganatus tells the others to join him as he fell to a cavern with several tunnels leading off it. At the city, the Daleks are freaking out as the Doctor and his group of Thals use the power of octagons, mere hexagons not being up to this task, to interfere with their TV signal.
Now let us meet this controversial couple who have moved out of the Dalek city and set up a home on the continent of Davius, overlooking one of the calmer areas of the River of Whirling Waters.
As you can see, we still like our home comforts, but the weather is so much better here.
The only thing that stops this place being perfect is we lose the sunlight in our garden 28 rels earlier than we would like.
Yes, that is incredibly annoying.
Would you like to see our view? Are you looking at our slats?
We had them fitted so we can move around outside. Lots of Daleks mocked us, but we saw more and more of them wearing them before we left. So we are obviously ahead of the fashion curve.
And they look better than those ugly dishes that some of them are wearing back at the city.
Well, they're just jealous of what we have here. And the Thal natives thankfully keep to themselves.
It really is a little piece of paradise. And there we leave them, enjoying their watery views, even if the price they are paying is the grotesque vandalisation of their outer casings.
Coming up next on DTV2 is the special live episode of Clamfish.
The Doctor, Susan and Aladon enter the outside of the city. In the caves, the first group are making good progress, even though Antidus desperately wants to go back. Their argument ends in an epic scrap that brings the roof down. Aladon is sent away to rejoin the other Thals outside the city. The Doctor wants no witnesses to his acts of vandalism on the Daleks' TV transmitter. Outraged, the Daleks capture them immediately. I mean, it serves the Doctor right for getting out the spray paint and then bragging. In the cave, the others come across a deep chasm and they'll need to jump it to get across. Ian jumps first and sees an inviting cleft. In the city, the Daleks bollock the Doctor and Susan for wrecking their recently restored TV signal. One of them lets slip that they're going to irradiate the planet with waste from their nuclear reactors. They talk of Thal extermination. I wonder if that word will catch on. And then do a particular salute, just to hammer the point home. In the cave, the other group are making swift progress in jumping the chasm. Antidus is last, of course. And in a desperate attempt to add some excitement to proceedings, he falls from Ian's grasp and ends up dangling like a 90-year-old man's rogue testicle and unable to get a grip on the wall. His weight starts to pull Ian towards the precipice as his mighty finger muscles struggle to maintain a grip.